happening? Welcome back to the Past Alive. Thank you all for tuning in. And tonight, for the return of Mailbag Monday, the weekly series where I showcase packages sent in by friends, subscribers, and even mail that I buy on myself off the internet. But in tonight's episode, we are focusing on two packages to be exact, sent in by friends and also subscribers of this TPIA family. The first one is coming from New Jersey, from Andrew Feldman. And I cannot help, when I see Feldman, but to think of the episode of Seinfeld, the Bizarro Jerry episode, which is absolutely a great freaking episode. I just watched it again not too long ago. But Andrew Feldman sent this package. Let's see what we have inside of here. So inside of that box, we have one sole figure that was wrapped in like a mile of bubble wrap. And I'm sure this face is going to look familiar to you. It is none other than Randy from the amazing Pee-wee's Playhouse show that aired in the mid-late 80s. And this one is actually an original figure, too. 1987. Matchbox actually made figures for Pee-wee's Playhouse. I don't think I ever had any as a kid, but I still see them from time to time. Randy and Globey came together in the same pack. And this is absolutely freaking epic. This is going to go perfect with Assy McGee in the background, and also Pee-wee doll, Cherry, and all of the other props that are laying around in the background. We also have a note inside of here, too, that says, the note says, John, Randy was getting lonely. I hope that Pee-wee and Assy McGee will keep him company. By the way, have you ever worked in radio or sportscasting? You have a great voice for it. Thank you for all the info and entertainment week after week. Andrew F. And there's an arrow here. If you ever feel like offering sealed wax on Wednesdays, I'm a buyer. Could be any sport. Thank you again. Take care. You know what, Andrew? I did sell off a bunch of wax that I had left over from my store. I still have some random boxes here and there. Maybe a couple football boxes and I don't know, quite a few baseball. A lot of it I use for pack lots these days, but I wouldn't be opposed to selling a box here and there. So keep an eye out. There may be some coming up here at some point, but absolutely freaking epic way to start this mail day off. The next package we have is a big bulbous box from our buddy Brian Smith. Let's take a look inside. The first thing that I saw when I opened this box were some vintage toys that are freaking amazing. I did not expect Brian to send any of this stuff whatsoever. He had told me a few months back that he came across some Bravestarr stuff in his mom's basement that was on the card or in the box. I was like, that's freaking awesome, man. Like, you don't see Bravestarr stuff all that often, which Bravestarr was a cartoon in the late 80s, very short-lived, made by Filmation Studios. And the toys to find on the card, very difficult. I don't ever really see them at toy shows or conventions whenever I go. So this is absolutely amazing. And this is one that I found at a flea market, like, I don't even know, probably close to 10 years ago. And at the time, I wasn't really collecting Bravestarr. I was really only focused on Ghostbusters, I think, way back then. So I ended up taking it and selling it, and I've kind of always regretted it since. Well, Brian sent me the one he had from his childhood that has never been opened. So I don't know if these are Christmas presents that just never were given because someone was naughty or what the deal was, but to have this as a kid and not open it, you have to have some serious freaking willpower to do that. But we have the Evil Laser Fire backpack here, still sealed in the box. Give your Tex Hex, which Tex Hex, the main antagonist of Bravestarr, real infrared beam action. So, and this actually required 9-volt alkaline batteries in order to work. But very freaking awesome stuff, made by Mattel. And here's some other releases, which I actually came across Fort Kieran in an antique mall not too long ago. Very difficult to find that with the box, and a guy there had it, which is absolutely epic. But so freaking cool. I love this old box art and everything about it. So this will definitely probably be put in a toy case of some kind and put on display. Absolutely freaking awesome. But the next one, even more crazy, we have a Bravestarr figure of none other than Tex Hex himself on the freaking card and still sealed. This is a pretty rare figure to come across, brand new like this. And it's one, I don't know if I've ever seen one in the box in all of my years of collecting. And pretty decent condition too. The card has a little bit of creasing to it up top, but overall, very, very sharp looking Bravestarr figure. And like I said, one that's pretty tough to come by. So, absolutely amazing stuff. We have a bunch of other figures here on the back, as well as other releases. It's crazy that these were only like $1 when they came out. And there's a demonstration here. Pull arm back into position, press button in back for quick draw, power, punch, action. And we have some accessories along with them. Again, made by Mattel, but absolutely freaking awesome piece here for any 80s kid. I think could appreciate this. And a lot of you guys probably even had some Bravestarr figures, but so freaking cool, man. Brian Smith, you're the man, dude. You did not have to send me these. Absolutely epic. And we're still not done. There is still more that Brian sent. We have this huge box of randomness here that I think we're all going to love. Let's put that up to the side for a second. We'll save that for last. Brian also sent me some tins from a couple years back. We have Topps tins that are collectible. Harper, you got Bellinger, another Harper, and Acuna. These are all empty. I just took a look inside. But they make awesome collector's pieces and even display pieces. And then we have another box here. I don't know what to expect. There's something in plastic wrap. Oh, man, that is sick. Look at that. A while back, Brian sent me a freaking awesome Topps All-Star card collector shirt that I still wear pretty frequently. And check this out. It is like a throwback Topps hat. It's got to be a re-release, I would think. It feels like it's a vintage hat, though. But that is absolutely nuts. It definitely feels like it's like a vintage 80s Topps hat. I don't think there's any way that's possible because I feel like these are super hard to come by. But absolutely freaking sick, man. Check that out. I don't think I've ever seen anyone walking around wearing a Topps hat with a vintage logo on it. So that is so freaking cool, man. I'll be rocking that. And we got one more order of business. Let's take a look at what is inside of this super elongated box. I've never seen a single row box that was this long. This has got to be like 1,000 count box. Yeah, I think I've seen, I don't know, 800 count maybe. I don't know if I've ever seen one. It's more than 800 count, but I don't know. It could be all these faces that are throwing me off. So we have all kinds of faces of the 80s and 90s. I see Swindell right there, Clutterbuck in that filthy sweat-stained hat. Paul Gibson, of course. We got a couple Paul Gibsons there. Alex Cole, Tom Hankey's dorkiness. The Necklace Wonder, Davey Johnson. Dennis Cook, of course. Dave Smith in an Eternal Sunglass tan line. Zane Smith. Melito Perez for Jonathan H. Fred Manrique. Fernando Valenzuela. Another Paul Gibson. Eric Plunk, of course, is going to be on there. Oh, so many funny faces. Ken Phelps down there. And we have more. My personal favorite as a kid, Jose Leaned. Ron Robinson. Oh, there is so many dorky faces. My arch enemy as a kid, Vance Law. Al Padrique for freaking Paul L. Spanky LaValliere, who had a pretty good TMNT collection whenever he was in the Buccos. I don't know if he collected stuff sealed or if he opened it all up, but he was real into Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Look at this. I have not checked inside of here, but it says, look at me. I'm a rookie card now. It's going to be a Kurt Schilling, it looks like. So let's see what we have inside of here. Brian knows that I collect Topps and Bowman rookies. And this box top is not going to want to stay open. There we go. Let's see what we got. Benny Montgomery, first Bowman. I know Brian's hooked me up with so many good rookie cards over the years. First Bowman, Chrome, Drew Jones. I don't know if I had one of those. Grayson Rodriguez. Connor Joe autograph on card. That's pretty sick. Nice. Got one a lot. So Willie Mays, number out of 75. Gold label. Jordan Walker, platinum rookie card. Corbin Carroll. I don't think I had that rookie debut. That's a pretty nice one as well. Tristan Cassis, 88 design refractor, and his Topps Chrome. So there's a lot of Topps Chrome rookies I don't have. So I'm sure these are definitely going to be put into the rookie box. Michael Harris, Josh Young's pretty sick one too. Volpe, definitely don't think I had that one. I think I was going to buy one on eBay not too long ago. Rushman rookie, insert, Outman. Spencer Torkelson, relic, America's Pastime. That's pretty sick. His rookie card. O'Neal Cruz, who's tearing it up currently. Very nice one. Bowman Platinum. I don't think I've seen that year, Bowman Platinum. 2022. I haven't seen any of those. Spencer Steer, Gorman, Moreno, Sanga's rookie card, Dominguez. I've opened only a handful of packs of 2024 Topps. Ellie, that's sick. I did not have an Ellie rookie. or Jason Dominguez. So that's freaking awesome. I know that they're mass-produced these days, but those were a couple that I wanted real bad from Series 1. I did not get them yet. Dominguez insert rookie card. Very, very cool stuff. Every time I go to Walmart anymore, I can't find any 2024, which is wild. Maybe they aren't mass-producing as much as they were with Update and other things that are still on the shelves. Jim Palmer. I don't know if that's an SP. I have no idea. It looks like it probably is. 16 out of 75. That's pretty sick. Actually pulled a Palmer autograph from a Stadium Club box not too long ago. Roy Campanella. Medallion is pretty sick. Giancarlo Stanton. Relic. Clubhouse Collection. Check this out. Donnie Baseball. When it was a game. It's one from my dad. I don't think my dad would accept Donnie Baseball cards anymore, although I did sneak a starting lineup onto my dad's desk recently. And I was like, I was thinking to myself, it's probably going to take him like several weeks to notice that's there. He noticed that night. When I stopped over at his house one day, I just casually put it in his room real quick. And he noticed like within hours and was like, thanks for the starting lineup. But snuck it over there, and he noticed right away. But I don't think he would still really want cards of Donnie Baseball too much anymore. Childhood Car Regrets. What is this? Eddie Murray's second year card inside of here. These are all beat up. We have a Sandberg rookie in here. Check these out. Nolan Ryan 78. Yeah, these are your cards that you had as a kid, Brian, that you just beat the crap out of. I could show you my 89 score set. It probably looks a lot like this. The very first set I ever had. I'm sure my dad knew I wasn't going to take care of it. I don't remember what they costed back then, but his second year Ozzie Smith, all beat to hell and back. There's an 82 Kenta Colve with fecal stain on it, possibly. And a Sandberg rookie. Got karate chopped down multiple flights of stairs, or just leaned against the wall while you whipped other cards at it. That's what my brother and I used to do, probably with my cards more so than his. But that's pretty great, though. And we have this stack of what might be autographs. Oh, no. Paul Gibson could not have looked any dorkier. And it's a COA in the back of it, too. That's sick. Going on eBay, amazing autographs. Oh, man. That is epic. Kevin Bass, of course, the iconic Kevin Bass 89 Topps card that we've all come to love or loathe. In fact, the next one's going to be Zane Smith. Of course it is. But Kevin Bass actually has kind of a nice signature. I don't know why he chose to draw the dot for the eye there, but it's a story for a different day. It's a little high up. Zane Smith. He got a pretty nice signature, too. I wish he could have just wrote it right over his face so we could block that entirely. Like something I try to do every single day, block out Zane Smith's face. Zane enjoys listening to hard rock music. I never knew that about him. But I'm very intrigued by that. The hideous antics of Zane Smith never cease to amaze me. Here's an Allen Ginter card of some guy named Webb holding a lobster. Casey Webb. I don't even know if I know who Casey Webb is. I don't recognize his face. But it's a relic from Allen and Ginter. I'm sure someone will probably scold me on Casey Webb, but I honestly can't think of what he's in. Phil Nevin. I was real stoked on Phil Nevin as a kid, so this is pretty sick to see this. 688 of 1,000 signature rookies. Back then, 5,000 autographs was nothing compared to, how many cards they were printing. So that's pretty sick. Authentic signatures. These are awesome. I remember wanting those real bad as a kid. And freaking Al Padrique. Sat a COA inside of there. I feel like Paul L. needs this card in his collection. I've been meaning to sell or send to Paul L. something for a while. He is the director of records here at TPIA. It's got a freaking COA from David Hill Sr. Over the Hill Cards and Autographs. Sole proprietor. I have no idea where that's at, but I'm sure Paul L. will be obsessed with this card, and he will want it for his PC, which it's probably going to end up going to Paul L. because I know how much he will cherish that Al Padrique. As kids, we hated him, even as Pirates fans. We have so many more goodies left in here. Jazz Chisholm relic is pretty sick, too. George Springer relic. Like he just pulled his back out in that photo, which is pretty wild. 89 Topps design, and Bat relic is pretty sick. That's from this year's Topps. I never pull anything good out of packs when I open new cards. And Coco Crisp. It's pretty wild. I know people are pretty pissed off. I've seen people writing in Facebook forums and stuff like that on different pages like, paid $50 for Archive Signature Series, and I got a freaking Coco Crisp card. So I guess I got one now, too. 2 out of 72. But kind Have a nice signature there for Coco Crisp. So that's pretty sick card. I have no idea what these are. I guess a bunch more rookies. Henry Davis. This is sick. I don't really have any of these at all. So Colton Cowell's a rookie card. Evan Carter is a nice one. I know Brian definitely opens a lot of new product. Caminero first Bowman is a CJ Crone first Bowman from long, long ago. Drew Jones. What a crazy hot card that was whenever it came out. And my has it freaking plummeted in value since then. There's Jace Young, Jackson Merrill. Yeah, definitely some ones in here. A lot of these will go in the rookie box. Some will go in the backup rookie box. And I will keep them in there for a while. It's always fun to have that to go back on. Every couple of years you go back and you're like, oh man, I did that not too long ago and I found a bunch of Ohtani's rookies in my 2018 stuff that I had no idea I had, like a Deckle Edge. There's Nolan Gorman is a nice one. Several of his. Spencer Steer. Very, very nice stack there. But the stuff with Ohtani right now is pretty nuts. I don't think any of us really know what's going to happen, but I don't think that MLB is going to allow their poster child to just completely sink. I really doubt it. I'd be very, very surprised if that happens. Josh Donaldson, Bat Relic is definitely sweet. And check this out. A Yastrzemski on-card autograph, Topps certified, 1974 design. That is freaking amazing. Some of you guys know that I PC Hall of Famer autographs. I kind of just started it from opening jam pack boxes. It was something I never did before that. And I'm like, I should start keeping these. And then before long, I kind of amassed a little bit of a collection there, which eventually I will do a video. And I did not have a Yaz, so that is pretty freaking awesome. In blue ink. Beautiful looking card and autograph. I will put that into the auto collection that will hopefully be seen sometime here soon. Brian Holton, 89 score, has so many freaking error cards. I don't think I even knew Brian Holton was an error. But it's the wrong birth date and the wrong place. So that's pretty interesting. Let's check and see what the right stuff is. And Greg Walker, error number 93 of 66. That's pretty sick, though. I like that. 93 of 66. Score had a lot of errors. I mean, a lot of these companies did a lot of errors back then that if you pull like a Beckett Almanac out or even like Trading Card Database and you go on there and you'll find all kinds of errors that you just didn't know existed. Some are a lot cooler than others. A lot of them might be statistical or, whatever. It may be missing decimal points, which I don't really count so much as an error. But those ones are pretty sick. We got Riley Green, some rookies to him. That's a pretty sick card. Michael Harris, a couple of his. I think I pack pulled that a while ago. Those insert cards are freaking awesome. I like those a lot. Harris Bowman rookie. Volpe, very nice. Bunch of rookies in here. Francisco Alvarez, very nice. Definitely don't think I had a Topps Chrome rookie in him. So, some Sanga rookie cards. I love the Topps and the Bowman ones, primarily. Vaughn Grissom, very nice. These Bowman Platinums are pretty sick. I don't know how I didn't see any of those from last year. Vaughn Grissom Chrome. There's Garrett Mitchell. Very nice. Some inserts. And Quan. Platinum. And there's his regular Topps update. So, lots of freaking rookies. Brian Smith never fails to amaze when he sends packages. And what is this? This is from Sportflix set. 56 Magic Motion Trivia cards. We have 56 freaking Ninja Stars. Which is pretty wild. This came inside of the Sportflix sets. I'm not sure what year that's from. And we have, look at me, I'm a freaking rookie card now. What? Brian actually put the rookie card logo on there. Oh, that is going to be raising pandemonium and chaos on this channel. Absolutely. That's crazy because it almost looks like it belongs on this card, which is freaking wild. I'm a freaking rookie card now. We have a clamshell case of, might be a trifecta in there. I'm not sure. These magnet pogs, whatever these may be, that I never really saw because I wasn't collecting when these came out. At least, I don't know. Did they release them again recently? I forget what year these are from, but Phillips, and there's a Jeter one. That's pretty sick. And they are magnetic, so I kind of like those. I'm kind of obsessed with them. Maybe we'll have to open an entire case of whatever the hell those are, because I must know more. The last piece of Brian Smith's amazing box. There's a Kevin Hickey. Kevin, the trifecta. The trifecta has been freaking summoned, and Mickey Weston is here for it. You cannot gloss over those cards in that order and not summon the three-headed Mickey Weston, Nick West, SSP. True one of one. Absolutely freaking epic. There's Alex Madrid. Oh, there's a whole bunch of them, too. The story behind this card, for you guys that weren't collecting several years back, somebody listed this card on eBay, and it was in sold listings for like $25,000. And that was around the same time that the Jose Uribe money laundering was happening. And somebody had sold this for $758,000 on eBay. And typically, if you go in sold listings, you see some card that's worth 5 cents or less sell for that much money, and there's one bid on it, because there's always an auction, and there's always one bid. It's freaking money laundering most of the time. But Alex Madrid it sold for $25,000, and then created some sort of temporary hysteria behind this card. It's absolutely worthless. So, and Jose Uribe is no different unless you have a miscut. And that is $50,000. I ain't worth shit. There you go. It's written right on the freaking card, right there. Uribe, and there is Paul Gibson, the crotch grab. It'd be sick to get a PSA 10 of this card, but they're pretty freaking expensive. I feel like more attention's been drawn to this card in recent years. And they did go on to fix it. They definitely did. But an epic card. Dennis Cogarty card. There is Skeletor himself in 1977. 4 years before the iconic 81 top Skeletor card was produced. Doug Jones. Some of the Dream Team cards were absolutely ridiculous. And what the hell is this? What? I have no idea what's going on with this. But 87 tops definitely had some Photoshop faces. And this is definitely like a reprint of some kind of the card stock, but I have no idea why they would ever reprint this card. And it's a different photo, too, from what I remember. This is absolutely nuts. A true anomaly. Jose Melendez, 93 per deck, always had some funny photos as well. Rustis Estrade for Paul L. McCammon rookie card. Mean Muggin. There's Zane Smith. Unfortunately, it's not the Zane Smith that we saw last mail day. The no face on front. The preferred Zane Smith card around here. Tucolve, super dorky card. Surhoff, I've never seen that one before. It's pretty sick, though. Another Cook rookie. Manrique looking dorky. Sights are running for dear life. Barry Jones. There's Dick Sharon, 74 tops. Another Coco Crisp. Epic Afro. All kinds of heavy metal moshing happening on this 2020 Brewers card. Dick Paul 78. Oh, these are great. And the infamous 76 tops traded Oscar Gamble with gigantic afro. At one point, this card was selling for like $30, which is nuts because it's not a valuable card by any means. But because of that ridiculous afro, people were going nuts over it. And we're going to have some interesting... Pete Lecoq. Oh, the 70s were amazing. I almost wish I would have been alive to witness them. But at the same time, I enjoyed being an 80s kid. Brian Downing, super dorky. I actually was pretty pumped on Brian Downing for a little while. Jack Brohamer, Bud Harrelson. It looks like he would be driving a windowless white van. Oh, Greg Minton. Somebody sent me that card a long time ago. Definitely a Photoshop face or a painted face, but hideous. Almost as hideous as our beloved Zane Smith, Jamie Easterly, Ron Davis, miserable, and Dave Collins. It's like an IT guy turned serial killer. Dave Collins, 86 Fleer. So absolutely freaking epic package with the Kurt Schilling quote-unquote official rookie card and all kinds of freaking amazing stuff in there. Brian Smith, you're the man, dude. That was amazing. And also to Andrew for sending that Randy official Matchbox release from 1987. I'd love to hear what you guys thought about the video, what your favorite thing was. If you remember Bravestarr or even Randy, and what your favorite card was. And if you'd like to send mail for a future Mailbag Monday, you can find the address down below. And please make sure you comment. We'll have a couple more days left before we give away the PSA 10 Tom Glavine rookie card on April 1st during the 1990 Topps No Name on Front search. Thank you guys all for watching, and have an excellent night. I will hopefully see you back tomorrow.